Hey, you guys, welcome to day one of our awesome meal prep group. I am so excited to be hosting this group and leading it for you guys because we have some fabulous information to share with you all week, and I hope that it helps you make some nutritious decisions, helps you with just kind of organizing your family, organizing your life, and really dialing in your nutrition. So throughout the course of this week, we're going to talk to you about some really amazing topics. And today I'm going to kick it off with making the grocery shopping list, planning for the week on a budget, keeping it healthy. And Allison, another coach, she's also going to be sharing with you the importance of making your own foods versus buying kind of the processed versions. And also talking about some anti-inflammatory options for those of you who might have some joint pains, things to look out for and things to shop for. Then tomorrow we're going to go into the concept of buying in bulk and planning and what to buy in bulk versus what to buy in kind of smaller quantities. So your Costco purchases compared to your, everyday grocery store purchases. And we're also going to go through some great meal prepping containers that are out there, choices between plastic and glass, how to package foods so that they save for the week, etc. And then we're going to continue on with Wednesday. We're going to do, Marissa's going to jump in. She's going to show you some Instant Pot chicken for those of you out there who have an Instant Pot or who have even a crock pot. Some great options, and then also this concept of freezing food so that you can make in bulk and then use the following week. Also, Karen's going to jump in on Wednesday and show you the concept of barbecuing your meat over the weekend so that it's ready to go during the week. Thursday, Jen's going to jump in and she's going to talk about vegan options for those of you who aren't big what would it be? I was going to say connoisseurs, but that's not the right word. Carnivores. You're not big carnivores, but you're still looking for protein options. She's going to be sharing that with you. And Megan, Coach Megan's going to be sharing kid-friendly versions of meal prep, how to get the kids involved. She has 5 kids, so she's the woman for this topic. And then Friday, Lisa's going to jump in. She's going to show you how to fill those bento boxes, those black containers with the 3 different compartments, and how to use the color-coded containers for portioning to then fill the bento boxes. And then at the very end of the week, I'm going to give you a grocery shopping list so you're ready to go for the week with your list. You can head to the grocery store over the weekend, get all the things you need, and you'll feel super prepped and ready to rock your coming week. So let's kick it off. Today, I want you to check out in the group. I've posted the first resource that you're going to need for creating your grocery shopping list. And this is a list that it's all color-coded. And we did this so that you don't have to really count calories. You don't have to weigh your food. It's all on a color-coded system. And we're also making sure that you're getting the right macronutrients. Sorry, my dad's cleaning up the kitchen while we make this. We had a big Super Bowl party yesterday. All right, so anyway, honing in on those macronutrients and really making sure that you're getting the right portions of the right foods throughout the day. That's key. A lot of you mentioned that weight loss is a goal for you. So I really want you to really stick to and calculate out how many of those red containers, those proteins you need. How many of veggies do you actually need throughout the day? How many healthy carbs? How many healthy fats, etc., and then fruits. I think there's a lot of misconceptions out there and a lot of fads that went around saying, don't go eating carbohydrates, eat lots of fat, eat only fruits and veggies. And really, it's about balance. And so that's the plan that we're going to share with you. So your first step is pulling up that document. And I'm going to go ahead and screen share with you so that you can see the document right here and we can go over it so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, so we've got this list pulled up. And this is the color-coded container list. So I have put in the group what each of these container sizes are. You can see them down here. If you actually ordered them or you have them on hand, obviously you know the portions. It's what fits in the container with the lid on top. You have to be able to close the container with the lid on top in order for it to count. If it's overflowing, then it's too much food, okay? So I gave you a list of what can go in each color-coded container. So this is a lot of food. Don't feel like you have to go to the grocery store and pick out every single thing on this list. You would probably go broke. And the whole concept of this idea of meal prep is doing it on a budget. So I'm gonna make it super affordable for you and show you the best way to kind of dive into this list. So your first task, stop the share for a moment, is to go into that post where you see that document. I want you to print out that sheet so you know your food options, and then go through and calculate what your appropriate calorie range is. That calorie range is based on whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, stay the same, if you're super active, what your age is, what your current weight is, etc. All kind of compiled into one. So super important to figure out your appropriate calorie range. And then, and you're based on that. So for example, I am the first plan. I'm 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day. That's the bracket that makes my body the most happy with food each and every day. So your next step is to figure out what that means as far as how many of each color you get throughout the day. So that's step one. Once you've calculated your calorie range, you're gonna figure out, so I know that in the 1,200 to 1,500 calorie range, and I put this in that docket in the post so you know, that equals, to hit my 1,200 to 1,500 calories a day, I'm gonna need to eat 3 greens, 2 purple containers, 4 red containers, 2 yellow containers, 1 blue container, 1 orange container, and 2 teaspoons, okay? So that is step one. So what does that mean? You could go to this list and go, okay, great. I know that I get 3 green containers throughout the day, which means 3 cups of veggies. I'm not gonna eat those all at once. I need to spread them out throughout the day so that my body can really absorb the nutrients that come from the veggies. If I piled them all in the morning, my body wouldn't truly be able to get all the nutrients from everything I just gave it. So I wanna spread it out. I wanna do 1 cup of veggies in the morning, 1 cup in the afternoon or for lunch, and then 1 cup at dinner. See how that works? So that is your step 2, is the ordering. So for this particular plan, I want you to plan on eating about 5 meals a day. Breakfast, an AM snack, a lunch, a PM snack, and a dinner. So this is your order, right? So you've got how many colors and then in what order. Now that you know how many containers you have, you can spread them out nicely throughout your day. So if I need 3 greens, I'm gonna plan on doing 1 green for breakfast, 1 green for lunch, 1 green for dinner. So I just put a little G next to it so that I know that means have a veggie, right? And then I get 2 purples. So I'm gonna make my purples my snacks. So I'm gonna put a purple in the AM and a purple in the PM right there. So I've got my purples covered. Now I get 4 proteins, so 4 red containers. To spread that out properly, I should probably do 1 in the morning. So I'll do a red for breakfast, and then maybe I'll do a red for lunch, a red for PM snack, and a red for dinner. So see how your day is starting to get filled up, right? With all your container counts. Now I also get 2 yellows. So I'm gonna do a yellow. I like yellows for breakfast. I like my carbs in the morning because I'm an exercise person in the morning. So I like a little carbohydrate to fuel me for my workout. And I also like a carb at dinner. I love me some mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes or brown rice. So I'm gonna do my yellows spread out between breakfast and dinner. I get 1 blue. So I'm thinking my blue, I'm gonna have probably Blues are your healthy fats. So that's like avocado. I think I'll have it's cheeses, your hummuses. I'm thinking I'll do a blue at lunch. Yeah. And then I get one orange container, which is like your seeds or your dressings. I'm going to do that for my AM snack because I only have a purple right now for my AM snack. So I'm going to put an orange there just to get a couple more calories in the morning. And then the teaspoons are your like oils, cooking oils for the most part. Even a teaspoon can count as like almond butter on your toast or peanut butter. So I'm going to put one of those teaspoons in the morning because I know that I love toast for breakfast as my healthy carb, and I'm going to want to put almond butter on my toast. So I'm going to put one there. And then I'm going to put one more at dinner because I figure I'm going to be cooking with some olive oil to like cook up my protein. So I'm going to factor that in and put one of my teaspoons at dinner. And then again, my almond butter is right there at breakfast. So order is your second step throughout the day. This is the key to meal prepping, you guys, because this determines what you go buy, what you're going to get at the store to fulfill these categories throughout your day. Are you overwhelmed yet? Don't be. Just take it one step at a time, rewind this video, go one step, map it through, and honestly, after the first week, you're going to feel like a pro. You're going to go into the second week and you're done. So if it's overwhelming right now, just do it one time, walk through it. It's just a new system. It's just like going back to school, taking a new class. You just have to retrain your brain, retrain your mind. But I promise it gets easy after about the first or second week. And then step 3 is go through and pick your favorite foods on that list. So I'm going to take my list of breakfast when I know that I need a green, a red, a yellow, and a teaspoon. I'm going to go to this color-coded container page where we were before. I'm pulling it up for you. And I know that I need one thing from this red list. I'm sorry, we'll start with green. One thing from the green list. So I need a veggie. I need something from this red list, and I'm going to need something from this yellow list and one of my teaspoons. I already kind of gave it away because I told you guys I'm going to do a slice of toast with some almond butter. So I got my yellow and my orange figured out, which means I'm going to need to write those on my grocery list. So I'm going to need to get bread at the store, and I'm going to need to get almond butter. This is how you create your grocery shopping list. And here's the thing that makes this not overwhelming. I say easiest way for me when I first got started was I picked 2 things really from each category. And I stuck to 2 so that I didn't get overwhelmed at the grocery store. And I just said, okay, this week my proteins are going to be eggs and my proteins are going to be turkey or chicken and tri-tip or etc. Sardines and duck breast. Or one of you guys mentioned that you have a lot of game, like your husband is a hunter. And so you might have some buffalo, you might have some venison, you might have some rabbit. That all goes in this red category. So you can pick that as one of your proteins, okay? So I've got my bread and almond butter, and then I still need a red and a green. My favorite thing in the morning is eggs with spinach in them or broccoli or cauliflower. I like a veggie in my eggs, like a scramble. So I'm going to put down eggs, and I'm going to pick one veggie. I'm going to stick to it at least Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then maybe Tuesday, Thursday, I'll switch up which veggie I put in my eggs. So pick 2 veggies. I'm going to do spinach in my eggs, and I'm going to do, the other day, maybe I'll do some broccoli. Okay? So you can see that you start to make your grocery shopping list just based on the order of your foods. So your AM snack, right around 10 a.m., right? You're at work, and it's not quite lunchtime, but you're craving a little something. I'm going to do a fruit, my purple container, and I'm going to do an orange, which is like my seeds and dressings. So for purple, I'm just going to pick 2 fruits so I don't get overwhelmed, and I'm going to stick to those 2 fruits the whole week. So my favorite are raspberries. So I need to get raspberries at the store. And I know that the purple container is 1 cup. So I need at least, if I'm doing two fruits, I'm gonna do raspberries, say 3 out of the 7 days of the week. So I need at least 3 cups of raspberries in order to get the proper amount of nutrients, the proper amount of raspberries each day. Okay. So you got your raspberries, and then my orange container. I love toasting sunflower seeds. So I'm gonna put sunflower seeds. You guys, it's so easy. You just spread them out on the pan, cook them at 350 for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and you have the perfectly toasted, sorry, not sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. Gosh, brain fart, it's Monday. All right, pumpkin seeds. They're awesome. Get them unshelled, pre-unshelled. They're at Trader Joe's. They're at any grocery store. You can find them. All right, lunch, I need a veggie, a protein, and a healthy fat. So I love me some hummus and veggies. So I'm gonna do baby carrots and hummus as my healthy fat, veggies as my carrots as my veggie. And then for my protein, I think I'm gonna do some chicken breast. So I'm gonna go, I know I need to buy some chicken breast at the store. And I'm gonna have Paul barbecue that on Sunday so that I have enough of it to get me throughout the week. So I got chicken breast on my list. I've got baby carrots. And I have hummus. And you guys, that blue container, I only get 1 of those a day. And it's about 1/4 of a cup. So I need at least 3 to 4 days worth of hummus if that's gonna be the one that I kind of have every other day, if I'm picking 2 things from the blue list. So I need at least a cup of hummus, okay? Which they come in about 8-ounce containers, so it's about right. All right, so then we go into our PM snack. I need a protein, a red container, and I need a purple container, another fruit. I think for my afternoon fruit, I love having, oh, you know what I do? Here's my trick. Okay, my red and my purple always, and this is a combo that I started doing about 5 years ago. I started doing a smoothie, and it doesn't matter if it's in the morning or I substitute and I have it in the afternoon. This is like my sugar kick. Like I used to have a super gnarly sweet tooth, and I still gets out of control if I don't do this. It's Shakeology. You can see it behind me. 1 scoop of Shakeology is 1 red container, and you can see that it's in this red list. I think we put it down at the bottom under, or did we put it a little bit higher up? Game, Greek yogurt. Oh, there it is. Shakeology, 1 scoop. Right there. So I like 1 scoop of Shakeology with a banana in it. And that's my, I do chocolate Shakeology, blend the banana up. It's like the most amazing chocolate milkshake for an afternoon snack. Now, if you don't have Shakeology, you can pick a different red. I would recommend like a Greek yogurt or a turkey breast, and then pick a different purple. So you could still do a banana if you want to take a banana to work, or an orange, or some grapes. That would be awesome too. And if you've never tried the Shakeology, ask the coach who invited you to this group. You're welcome to try any of our samples. We have so many different yummy flavors. There's something for everybody, I promise. And then for dinner, that's the fun part, green, red, yellow. So we need a protein, a veggie, and a healthy carb. So I'm gonna stick with my chicken because I had that for lunch and I don't wanna go out and buy more protein. So I'm gonna stick with chicken, and then I'm thinking I'll go, I need another veggie. I've got spinach already for my breakfast. I got broccoli for the other night. So maybe I'll go 1 more veggie. I'll do asparagus. And that's nice because I can do asparagus from Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then on Tuesday, Thursday, I know I'm going to have some leftover broccoli from my breakfasts when I don't have them with my eggs. So we can do broccoli for dinner. All right, so I got my chicken, I got my asparagus, and then I need a yellow container. So a healthy yellow container for a carb. Paul loves sweet potatoes, so we're gonna do sweet potatoes. Okay, and that's it, you guys. You got your grocery shopping list. You're ready to rock. Now, the key with picking two, right? Picking two. This can get hard if you have a spouse who likes something different than you like, or you have kids that like something totally different from what you like. And here's how I've learned to manage that. Paul and I like very different foods, and he's actually allergic to a lot of foods. So we go back and forth, and I get to pick one week, always trying to pick things that I like that he's obviously not allergic to. And then the next week, he knows he gets to pick. So you can kind of like say, okay, kids, and sit down with the kids and go, all right, kids, or I'm going to the grocery store. I'm picking out veggies of this list, or give them like 5 options and go of broccoli, Brussels sprouts, you know, who knows if kids even eat those. I ate broccoli. I liked broccoli. Zucchini. Of all these options, which ones do you want? Say the same thing to your significant other. Of these options, which 2 do you want? So you can kind of balance. And a lot of you guys feel overwhelmed when you have to cook for the entire family. And guess what? Here's the beauty of it. You're going to be doing this week after week after week. So you might get to pick one week. They might get to pick one week. Here's the thing. It's never your last meal. They're going to be okay eating broccoli one night when that's your choice. And then you're going to be okay eating asparagus the next night when that's their choice. A little bit of family, like, just sacrifices, right? So that's kind of the key to sticking to 2, even 3. And then the other thing I recommend, Paul eats a lot more than I do. His bracket is right around that 2,000 calorie range. So I know I need to double everything that I need to get. I'm going to get double of it at least for him. Here's the way to do that on a budget. You're going to go to Costco, and there's going to be videos throughout the week that explain bulk buying, freezing, etc., to help you with this concept, and then how to cook it all up and freeze it to save more costs. But you're going to plan on going to like a big bulk buy place and getting the essentials like frozen bags of veggies. Awesome. They are not as expensive as super fresh veggies. Same thing with your fruits. Freezing your fruits, grabbing them from the frozen section, typically less expensive than getting the fresh options. And buying veggies in bulk is nice. So something like a fresh bag of spinach. You can freeze spinach, you guys, and then use it in your smoothies, use it in your eggs, use it in your stir fries later in the week. More of that to come. But here's the thing. On a budget, I get it. Say I made this ideal list, and I got to the grocery store, and my very favorite fruit, raspberries, were $7 for one of those dinky little containers because they're not in season. But sitting right next to it are blueberries, and those were $2 a container. I'm going to sacrifice that week, and I'm going to say, okay, I'm not going raspberries, I'm going blueberries, but heck, you can sure as heck bet when those raspberries go on sale, I'm getting the raspberries. So be mindful, go with the things that are on sale that week. Typically things in season are more affordable. So as you're going through that list, through your greens, through your reds, through your yellows, think about things that you see at the grocery store that are in season and on sale. That'll help you save a lot of money throughout your grocery shopping trip. And then again, obviously going with frozen options. So that is my list for you guys for today. I hope that helps you start to kick off the week. Again, your homework tonight or this week is to print out that list of the color-coded containers. That is your Bible. You can stick to that thing. If it's on the list, you can eat it. And just start to highlight through. Go through it with your family. Go through it with your significant other. Pick the things that you guys are going to eat and create a grocery shopping list off of that based on what your calorie counts are and how many of each container that you're allowed to have throughout the day based on your macros, based on if you want to lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight, etc. Any questions that you guys have, post them in the comments below. We'll be answering them. Feel free to personally message any of us coaches throughout the week. We are so excited to have you in the group. Add your friends to the group. Share this with them. We want to help as many people as possible really get a hold of how simple this can be and how you can make it work for your entire family. All right, excited for a fun week. Lots of great content coming your way. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.